empty. Requesting UAV. Reloading.
I don't cheat, buddy.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Gas moving.
You're all my
Dude, this
place.
is
Loading new map. Taco, get me a UAV.
Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D Dun here. I am the average gaming dad, and I'm so excited. I have tied my PR for the third time in like a month with 29 kills in a solo game of Warzone. But before I talk about the gameplay at all, I have to say so many thank yous to everyone who is new to my channel here. If you haven't watched the video before this one, please go do that. Will explain the context as to what was going on. Turns out that the random person that I thought I was playing with was actually a YouTuber named Expel, who has over 400,000 subscribers, and he posted his POV and I posted my POV. I didn't know who he was, and he was using an alternate account, so I just thought it was interesting that I was playing with a random duo and we dropped 40 plus together. Turned out it was actually a very popular YouTuber, and like I said, he used his POV on our game, and I got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people researched my channel, found my video. Just so many kind comments and likes, and little conversations they had in the comment section. I mean, I literally, I think I responded to quite literally every single comment. That is something that I, as a smaller YouTuber, I'm still able to do, and no one had a single negative thing to say. The big thing in Expel's video was that my baby was very loud in the background, hence the name Average Gaming Dad. And, I understand it was distracting and it was very loud for him. It seemed like a lot of people understand, like, that's just how babies are. They're not necessarily upset, they just sometimes just make a lot of noise. And so it was really good to see so many positive comments around the gameplay, around trying to be a dad, getting some games in. All in all, incredibly positive experience. And I went from just over 400, and I mean like 405-ish subs around there, to having just broken 700 subs in the matter of a day. It's absolutely been a whirlwind. I know, like, I haven't made it or whatever, but it feels like that to me, as being someone who's been, where it'll take me a year or more to gain 100 subscribers. To gain 300 in a day is absolutely mind-blowing, and I cannot thank you guys enough. It is very, very cool. It is my older kids are incredibly excited for me as well. They think it's the coolest thing in the world, and honestly, right now it does feel really cool. And so, just again, thank you guys so much, to everyone who came over, either dropped a nice comment or a like on my video, people who subscribed. It means a lot. It's really, really cool. I don't know. This is not something that I ever thought would happen to me. It was very organic, and like I said, it just feels really good. And then on top of that, the next day that I play, I end up tying my PR, dropping 29 in a solos, and it was just like, it's the best of both worlds. My first video with all these new subscribers, and I get to post you guys a really nice high kill gameplay, which kind of leads me to my next topic here. Is I kind of want to introduce myself because there's a lot of people that have come over and subscribed from one video and maybe not know exactly what I'm about, what I do. So, before becoming the average gaming dad, I was, solely a Call of Duty YouTuber. I just posted high kill gameplays, did that for years, ever since the original Modern Warfare 3, not Modern Warfare 3 2019, the original Modern Warfare 3. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2007, since COD 4. Started posting some content in Modern Warfare 3, and then off and on since then. I hit a lull here and there, just because of either personal reasons or because, especially during Modern Warfare 2019, when Call of Duty went full blown skill based matchmaking, that made for me, pubs multiplayer really unenjoyable. And so I pretty much just stopped playing Call of Duty for years, at least not consistently. I pretty much stopped posting altogether. And then eventually, I started playing Warzone with some friends, and I just kind of got it back a little bit, and ended up just starting dropping, 20 kill gameplays, 25 plus kill gameplays. I have dropped 130 plus before, but that was in Resurgence in trios. I pretty much only play solos. Like 95% of the games that I play are in solos, so that's the majority of my content, and it's all pretty much centered around 20 25 plus kill gameplays. um on top of that, I come from the very old lineage of uh, YouTube and gaming YouTube, where there was either a live com or a live stream, um or you would post a gameplay and then have some sort of commentary on top of it. And I grew up watching that. And when I say I grew up, I mean when I was like in high school and college. That's what I watched. That's what made me fall in love with Call of Duty and YouTube and all that. And so that's what I kind of replicate here. I know it's not necessarily the most modern rendition of YouTube, and it's maybe not the kind of content that everyone loves, but I don't make any money off of this. This is not like I make literally $0. So I just do this for a hobby. I do it for fun, for the love of the game, if you will. And so I'm not really too interested in, conforming and changing things. I just kind of post what I like, and I hope other people like that. And if they do, they're more than welcome to enjoy the content that I produce. That's kind of how I look at it. I want to, my goal is to build a community. There's going to be a lot of guys my age. I am 37 years old now. I just turned 37 in October. I had my third kid. He just turned 4 months old yesterday. My two other kids are from a previous marriage, so they are 10 years old and 12 years old. So I have like the preteens, I have a brand new baby, and I've lived everywhere in between. So I know what it's like to be, the average gaming dad, where you're only getting, a few hours a night to play. Sometimes you don't get to play at all for the week or over the course of a weekend. And so, I think there's a lot of people that can relate to where I am personally, who also love gaming and will also just enjoy this content. So that's my hope. If you're curious about what I post, and what you have to look forward to when I do post, that's pretty much it. I have dabbled in other games like Madden and MLB The Show because I'm a big sports fan. So that's something I might do in the future, but I always come back to Call of Duty, and it's something I always post consistently. Um, and I think that's pretty much it. Eventually I would like to get back into live streaming. I always like, and I always enjoy making standalone videos like this one. Um, However, I also, really enjoy live streaming, interacting, and conversating with people in real time. It's, part of that community building that I do really enjoy about YouTube and content creation. It's just something I've always loved. And so I will hopefully get back to that in the future at some point. But as of right now, with my son only being 4 months old and me and my wife work pretty much opposite schedules, what ends up happening is, typically when I am gaming, when I have time for gaming, I also am alone with my son. And so that makes it very hard to live stream because I have to stop to feed him, or if he gets fussy, I'm stopping to put in his pacifier, or sometimes just quit the game altogether. Sometimes that happens. I have to just
Sorry if
quit
I'm
the
being
game.
greedy.
And, if he's like actually upset. So, I know people don't want to watch me feed a baby or take frequent breaks. That's just not something that I think is enjoyable in a live stream capacity. And so, for right now, we're just sticking to standalone videos like this one. Hopefully, 2 to 3 a week with some shorts in between. And then once he gets older, maybe once, mine and my wife's work situation changes a little bit and, she can watch him so I can live stream for a few hours, that might be something in the future. But for right now, just kind of want to level set and let you guys know what's going on with me, what's going on with this channel. And again, just I can't thank everyone enough. Just thank you so much for, just taking the time out of your day to watch this video or a previous video, and just in all the comments, all the positive feedback. Just thank you. Round of applause for everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Before I wrap up, I'll just kind of explain the video. So, one time my PR, and when I say PR, I mean, again, this is just solos. I have broken 30, but it was in trios and it was in resurgence. Um, but I have yet to break 30 in solos. It is the last thing on my list. I don't think it's ever in the realm of possibility that I break a 40. I don't think I will ever be that good. But I do think it's feasible to get to a point where I can, get a couple 30s here and there. So that's my hope. I was really close on this one, and I actually started off terribly. I mean, I'm sure you guys, you guys have eyes. You're watching the gameplay. You guys know. But died right off the rip. I got 1 kill in super, come out of gulag, middle of nowhere. And at one point, I only had like 6 kills with like 50 left or something like that. And then I just go on an absolute tear in the second half of this game. As you can see, I have 13 with 30 left. So I end up getting like almost half of these remaining kills in the last few circles. So hopefully a little bit of a slow start, but hopefully you guys really enjoy it. I had no idea that this was kind of going on. I just kind of looked up and realized I was on 20 plus, and I was like, wait a second, there's still some people left. This could be like a game. It turned out to be a very good one. So, um, you know, this is something that I think hopefully you guys will have something to look forward to. Many videos like this to come, but hope you guys enjoy. Thank you again so much. It is so greatly appreciated. I'm feeling very humbled and very blessed right now. And I just want to, again, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to come and find me and to watch that video or this one or any others. Um, like it if you want to, subscribe if you're new, and see you guys in the next one.
Primary objective
Reloading.
complete. All targets eliminated. Hostile UAV in the area.
Lifting down. You're welcome.
Gas moving.
UAV standing by.
Rossi, requesting
UAV
UAV.
available for tasking.
Outdrive.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
Loading new map. Taco, get me a UAV.
Standing by.
Outdrive.
Timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Changing mag. Outdrive. Rossi, requesting UAV.
UAV available for tasking.
Outdrive. Reloading.
UAV exiting AO.
Bringing in recon. They're on me. Loading new map. Setting rally point.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
SDR ready for launch.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe
Outdrive.
zone. LDVR inbound. The enemy's on track now. Good work down there. Got gas moving in.
Visual on buy station. Outdrive.
Time of flight 5 seconds. How?
Taco, get me a
UAV
UAV.
available for tasking.
Outdrive.
Fire solution was bad. Missed.
TACOM, on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
You're all my plaything.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe
Head for
zone.
my waypoint.
Gulag closed until
Reloading.
further notice.
Outright.
Loadout
Crossing.
drop
Request
headed your way.
outright. Opening fire.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
Gas is closing in.
Enemy mine. Front.
Precision airstrike available.
Requesting close air support. Loading new mag.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Outright. Bringing in recon.
UAV available for tasking.
Outright. All right. Changing mag.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Taco, get me a UAV. Destination marked.
Enemy UAV.
Reloading.
Flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Losing ground. Moving.
UAV standing by.
Rossi, requesting UAV.
available for tasking.
Changing mags. Setting rally point.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Bringing in recon.
UAV standing by.
Loading impact. Loading new map. Taco, get me a UAV.
Available for tasking.
Only 4 left.
Destination marked.
Priority task tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Changing
Got
mag.
3. Don't let up now. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Loading new map.
Now finish this.
Bringing in recon.